YouTube. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mike Lethal in the building in the flesh. I know y'all like, where you been at? Life been lifing, man. I'm just, at this point, it's just documentary for myself. You feel me? Because, obviously I don't post that much, so I don't have nobody watching. Man, life been lifing, man. A lot been going on since the last time that I actually was on here. Let me start off by saying life been definitely lifing, and it ain't been too good to me lately. It's a lot going on, man. I don't know if I said something similar to a little bit of what's happening, but basically what happened was, basically what happened was, y'all, I ain't been fighting. I've been stressing a little bit, so I decided to take a little break. Been going through a lot of things going happening to my house that I had to get fixed, pay for. Got new tenants doing shit that shouldn't be allowed. I'm being too nice. For me being too nice. I got a lot of I'm covering the camera up. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start off. How am I gonna start this? So when I got this job, right, y'all? When I got this job, staying home, I remember I was doing the construction. I was always on the road, and I knew, what I wanted to do. Obviously, when I bought the house, that was the goal, to get the house, stay home, spend more time with my daughters. That was the original plan. That was the plan, find a job here. So when I finally decided to be like, all right, I'm not going to go back to my job next season. I'm going to find me a little job. And then, so as I was trying to find a job, I'm like, wait, I boxed. I was an amateur. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go to a gym. I'll find a gym. I wanted to talk to one of my guys. He found me a gym. I want to find one of my guys. He stayed not too far from me, and he was like, yeah, I go to this gym right here. Check it out. I checked it out. I started going there. He asked us, did we want to go pro? I went pro. Everything was cool. What I didn't learn about going professional is that it's better to pay your opponents than to go out there and take risk in somebody's hometown. My second fight, obviously the one I paid for, I won, and then I told him I couldn't do it because at the time I didn't have a job. I didn't have a job. I came back, was still looking for a job. I came back in November. I want to say I was still jobless from December till February, towards the end of February. I think I got a job towards the end of February. But I was looking. I even went to a temp agency to help them look for me, and I told them what I wanted to make. You gotta think about it, man. I came from a job. I was making good money. So I need to at least be making something close to that, so that when I'm fighting and stuff like that, I can make that money as well on the side. And then since shit wasn't going too well out here when I first got out here, I decided to just rent up my upstairs, which is another problem I started stressing about. But yeah, that was pretty much the goal, man. Just to stack, still make enough money to be comfortable, do things for the girls on birthdays, Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the goal was. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't realize that it was gonna get to this, honestly. Um, so I finally found a job in February. I started working there. Man, I'm talking about when I say it's harder work than I do at my old job, and I'm up, and the thing about my old job, I'm up from 7 to 6 in the morning most of the time. Most managers that I work with the job I'm going back to, man, we be working, we be up from like 7 to 7 in the morning. No breaks. Like standing up, no sitting down. But yeah, so basically, as I'm working the job, I'm getting paid every week or whatever, and it's cool. Like it's cool to get paid every week because you always got something in your pocket. But when I came back, I was comfortable. You feel me? Like I didn't need to I didn't really care. It just the money was just going in my account. Like I didn't really care. But one thing I noticed, like so when I first came, I was only getting like 8-hour shifts. They would make us leave right when our 8 hours was up. We had to clock out. So I started noticing, like I was looking at these checks, like, and I'm calculate. I do that shit. I calculate every month, like how much I done made for the month or whatever. So I'm calculating this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not making enough. That's in the beginning. I literally said that. I said, yeah, I'm the only reason why I'm really making a difference is because you gotta understand I'm still fighting. I'm fighting. I'm fighting. I'm traveling to opponents. That's the only way that I'm gonna make up for me losing money at the end of the month with my job. Is to keep fighting and keep, what I'm saying, being basically me being an opponent, which is risking my record, because 9 out of 10 they gonna cheat you regardless. You really gotta knock them off. Like I was about to curse, but anyways, yeah. So basically, what's going on is I wasn't making enough at this job, so I was looking for jobs, but nobody was hiring like the good jobs, like construction, union working jobs, the steel mill, all that. Like I could not get in it. I don't know what was going on. I filled out applications, didn't hear nothing from nobody. So, I mean, I stuck with this. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so what happened was the summertime last year. The summertime was good because the summertime we were getting like over the top overtime. Like my checks went from like 600 to like 12 just off of overtime. So it helped out a little bit, but you gotta understand the summer is not that long. The summer is only like 3 months, damn near. After 3 months of summer, it's cold again. So when it started getting cold, it started dying. Then, boom, getting them little checks again. So basically, um, basically, I don't know. I went to it. So I went to a Wendy's one day, and I said, and I ordered, and it said your card declined. So I'm looking like, what? So like, that's when I actually went in my bank account. Now I don't know why I don't know why it declined, but that made me go on my bank account to actually look to see what's going on, and I was low. So when I went low, I started to realize, like, yeah, I gotta definitely lock in, cause I might not be able to do another year. The way my money looking, I might not be able to do another year here. and then and then I just kept working there. Um even through, now that's the thing. I told myself, look, I might have to go back to my job. I was thinking about this way back before I even, like, in December. I was like, man, I got to go back to my job. But I tried to hold off because I'm like, I'm finna wait. You got to understand, bro, I'm on the road 7 days a week. I'm working damn near 6 days a week. I'm like, man, I'm trying to avoid that shit. I want to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go see, I want to go, maybe I just maybe fill out something, see if I can get it, a good paying job or something. Like, I'm trying my best to, like, figure things out, uh, on my end, and, just try to figure it out. Like, just try to hustle, like, try to, do what I got to do. I was doing DoorDash, doing all type of shit to, like, make sure I made a little extra money. But unfortunately, it just wasn't working. I wound up getting my account. They terminated my account for DoorDash because I don't know. I don't even know what happened. They just terminated my account. I guess somebody probably said they didn't get their food, which they did, and I never took nobody food. That's weird. Like, basically somebody scammed me probably and just like, oh, he took their food, and boom, probably got some points for it, and they terminated my account instead of calling me and asking me like, hey, what happened with this order, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, long story short, man, bro, money got tough, man. I'm a type of person, like, I deal with problems on my own. I figure it out, and I always do. One thing about me, I never give up, because I was homeless back in my past life. Like, I was homeless, so I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to go back. So my main mistake was I should have been gone here when I said I was gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find something else instead of me going back to this job. I was like, man, I'm gonna do the best I can before I go. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I decide I wanted to go, because this job I got here is always, I never left wrong. Like I said, I left during it when the season was over. Like, so for the starting season, I basically just didn't come back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been at this job that I'm about to go back to for like 4 years. So that I pretty much had like I'm solid. Like, if I called the boss back, you know what I'm saying, he'd be like, all right, I'm gonna give you like a month or two. We'll talk to you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd just be like, all right, come on back. Basically, so basically, I'm going through this little struggle. I filled out the application. Me being so humble, I called them because I ain't hear nothing from them. So I called them, and me being so humble, I wound up just calling them because it took a few days. I just like I did it for a week. I think a week or two. I just called them like, hey, this Michael, whatever. I ain't tell them like exactly who I was. Like, hey, I've been with y'all before for 4 years, this and that. So yeah, I just was like, yeah, this Michael. She's like, yeah. She's like, you filled it out? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm just waiting on what's going on, see what's going on. She's like, oh, I'll leave your name and your number and this and that, and what's your name? And it's the new lady. I remember her because I left around the time when she got there. So she definitely didn't remember me, especially because I didn't come back last year. So she had just got there the year that I left. She was only there for a couple months after I left. But yeah, so she wound up saying, all right, I'm gonna leave your number and stuff like that. So weeks go by. I'm still working here. Still messed up. Like, still looking at my bank account. I'm still losing. I'm not even gonna explain the stuff that's going on in this house. But I'm a landlord. I pretty much talked about it. I had a little crazy little land tenant, whatever like that. So I'm dealing with similar situation, but a little better, if that makes any sense. Like instead of me paying for somebody to come fix these pipes for the washer and dryer and the sink in the bathroom upstairs, me and this dude wound up, he just made me go buy the parts from Home Depot, and we fixed them up. We fixed it up together. Oh yeah, but like I said, still, um, still some stuff going on. I don't feel like talking about that. But it was a lot going on with that too. So it's just it's been a lot of stress on me. And my job that I've been at since I've been here, um, they kind of been kicking up. They kind of been kicking up the work, but still making us leave at 8. I mean, on within our 8 hours. It was like, damn, y'all kicked up the work, but like we still gotta leave at a certain time. Like that's stupid. What the hell? Sorry, somebody right next to my house. But yeah, so basically, and I forgot what I was talking about. I see them right here in front of the house. I don't know who that is, but I feel say, what the hell? Damn, I'm trying to think about what I was just talking about. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna make this short. But yeah, basically, I wound up just getting. I'm sorry, it's somebody in front of me right now. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they got going on. This white man with a long beard, just drove right, parked in front of my house. But what I was gonna say, so yeah, long story short, there's a lot going on right now. Long story short, man, I wind up You said what? Oh, my bad. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck going on. But yeah, so to make a long story short, I wind up they just had me working super hard. And then like what the problem that we have at work is like some things it's difficult to get. Like, and then like we don't have that many forklifts. We got a lot of people that work, but we don't have that many people that have forklifts, that work with forklifts. So what's been going on is, I've been waiting on the forklift. When I got to start work, as soon as I get there, they got me doing busy shit. It's like, I don't have a forklift. Like, how am I going to get done with this in time when y'all not, every time I come in, I got to ask for somebody, I got to get somebody forklift and everybody got one. Like, it ain't nothing I could do. I got to wait. So, like, it just be irritating. And then, like, it be so much work that we got to do within a little amount of time. So, like, it's just like, and then you're not paying nothing. You're not paying shit. Like, bro, them little weak ass checks, they weren't doing shit for me, but I was just basically living to pay bills. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on. Man, my homie wound up calling me, and he gave me the head boss number of the company, and I called him. His name Clement. I called Clement and left him a message. He ain't answer. I know he be busy, so I left him a message, and he hit me right. I think he hit me the next day. While I was at work, I was working, and he hit me the next day. And he was just like, yeah, Mike. He called me. He said, give me a call. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right. I gave him a call. I gave him a call at work. I didn't give a fuck. I think the boss man seen me while he was driving off with my phone in my hand. I swear to God. And I had the phone in my hand, and he was like, I was like, I called him, he answered, and we talked. And he wanted me, he want to be nosy, you know what I'm saying? Want to know why I'm coming back, what's the problem? And I just kept it real with him. I told him about the boxing, me spending more time with my kid, and just telling him about boxing and how, I was missing boxing too. I was stressing about that, and I had bought the house before I left, so I didn't know how I was gonna be able to take care of it while I'm always on the road. And so I basically just explained it all to him. Like, I'm just like, man, I'm ready to come back and work. You know what I'm saying? He was just asking me like, who you want to go, who you did you like going to? And like, I'm just like, man, I can go with anybody. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was cool with everybody except one person, but I ain't even want to bring that up. Some racist dude, he would get mad because uh, you know, just on some jealousy type, the women, women, they was like, they gravitated towards us as we, like before we would go to work and stuff like that. And I was always the one getting the, oh, you cute, this and that, women and stuff like that. So, he felt some type of way about that because not only was it was main, the women were white. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, man, I wound up just calling him back and just telling him like, yo, look, I need to come back. Um, it's either lose this house or just come back, stack my bread back. Um, I could possibly sell it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about this year, but I definitely want to sell the house because I definitely want to move. I just don't like it here, man. It's nothing here. Like it's like like the fact that I quit my job and it's nothing here it's just crazy to me. I think about that. I think about that like, man, I really like left this to go make this week money that I'm making. And I thought I had everything together, man. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I had everything in order. I thought everything was cool. What happened was what kind of messed me up though, the main thing that messed me up, I feel like, was when I bought the house and what I put down on the house to buy it. That was that was something I was not expecting to pay. I promise you, bro. Because when he told me that how much I was supposed to I was supposed to spend putting the down payment on the house, I was cool with that. The down payment he told me was twice the down payment he told me that it was gonna be. So I wound up paying twice as much for this house to put down on this house than I expected. And I was it kind of sucked because I'm like, I needed I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I could have been still good right now. I probably would have still been continue working here. Not really. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I would have definitely came back because I'm running low. Like I said, like without boxing, I'm not making the bread like at all. Like this shit not I would have had to get 2 jobs to make up for this house. So I don't know, bro. I just been stressing about stuff. It's always good to let it go, let it out. So yeah, this is my way to just like. And then I've been dealing with other stuff in the house. I got people I might have to let go. That's rooming that's tent that I got upstairs that kind of think that they can do certain things to like keep themselves in here for free, which is not gonna happen because I need the bread. So, but now I technically don't need the bread because what I was making was enough for me to pay for this house and more. So, but that extra money does help as far as like, what they paying and stuff like that. But that's if they paying it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem I'm having right now. And it's crazy because I got to leave. So basically they called me. I was supposed to put in my 2 weeks, but they weren't sure what day I was going out. So I had to make sure I was actually going out because they will say I'm going out and then I don't. So I didn't tell the job until I knew for sure, which they called me did last Friday and they told me, hey, we want you to come out Wednesday. So you're gonna have to leave Tuesday. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Then obviously, I'm gone. They say they want me to leave Tuesday, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. I'm actually gonna drive up there. Yeah, I'm driving up there to Missouri. from Indiana. Um, that's pretty much it, man. In hopes I have to talk to the boss in hopes of got my fingers crossed, maybe he can maybe I can make more or what I was making before I left. I wouldn't mind making more now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm back on track as far as work goes, as far as the job goes. They passed a law which allows overtime for us to get overtime and keep all the overtime that we get. So thankfully, the checks will definitely be different from before. So that's the good thing about that. So yeah, I'm leaving. I gotta start packing. And it's a lot going on, man. My Wi-Fi stopped working in the house. I had AT&T come up, fix the Wi-Fi. They fix it. Then the next week the power go out again. So the power went out. It's been out for 3 days now. So basically these last 3 days that I'm gonna be home, these last 3 days that I've been home, I haven't even been able to enjoy my last little bit of time that I have home because the Wi-Fi don't work. So my phone does not work in the house. So I literally been outside on my phone like every day. So I wound up telling them like, yo, my phone doesn't even work in the house. Like, y'all supposed to compensate me or something. Like, I ain't got no Wi-Fi. I can't even use my phone in my house. Like, what y'all got going on, bro? Like, I need it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just got on the phone and they're like, oh, we're gonna give you a discount. He's like, we have to, it's our fault. You know what I'm saying? The squirrels wind up biting up they found out the squirrels wind up biting up the cords. So they came today. So yesterday they came and he was like, I'm gonna have to come back. He's like, we're gonna have to come back tomorrow. It's gonna be more than just us. I'm like, what? He like, yeah. He said the squirrel bit up the cord, the Wi-Fi cord. So then we go and so then I had to go the whole night without Wi-Fi. Kids, I went the night before without Wi-Fi. But then today I went. They didn't tell me exactly what time they was coming, so I just dipped off and started grocery shopping for the stuff that I need for when I leave to go back to work. Basically, they damn, I'm finna finish this up because I don't want it to be too long. So I don't even know if I could be able to post this today, but yeah. So basically, today they came as I was leaving. Dude kind of see me. He see me in the car, and he pulled in. He pulled me like he basically made me roll down the windows, and he was like, "Yeah, we got to come back." I'm like, "What?" He like, "The cord we got is not long enough," but he said, "Once we do this tomorrow," he said, "That's it. It's gonna be good. You ain't have to worry about us coming back." He was like, "It should be straight." He was like, we got to get a longer cord." He said they bit the cord. So basically, it's been a couple of us without Wi-Fi, like a couple, like people on our neighbors and all that shit, people without Wi-Fi and stuff. So that's basically what's going on right now. No Wi-Fi going on in certain in both areas. So I've been kind of trying to keep myself busy, because I don't have Wi-Fi right now. So I've been getting my texts late. I got to go outside to get text. Not that I'm texting that many people, but yeah, just waiting on like even messages like on social media and stuff like that. I gotta wait for that and it pop up as soon as I go outside. Like I got to go outside basically to use my phone. It works slow in the house, but it works completely as soon as I step outside. So that's the only thing, man. Like I say, man, never give up. That's one thing I can get y'all some advice on is never give up no matter what. Um, I might be in a situation, but it's a setback for a major comeback. Um, it's only up from here. I got some plans. Like I say, I want to sell this house. I don't want to live here no more, man. Um, I'm thinking about if I don't, if I can go somewhere where it's a little cheaper, I might do it and then rent this house out. That way I'm making something. Like I say, eventually I want to pay the house off, but if I can't, I'm gonna just go somewhere else. Maybe go to another house. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see, man, because unfortunately it just didn't work out. It just it's I gotta figure stuff out. I gotta, I did my taxes. So I actually got something back from taxes because of that job. I wasn't making nothing. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff I got. I think my 401k, I think my 401k actually goes back to my account as well. And that's like at 6,000. So if I can get the 6,000 back, I'll be straight for a little bit. But like I say, I gotta get this money back rolling. Once this money get back rolling, it's up from here. That's it. That's all I can really say. But yeah. Is it? Hey man, like I say, advice I give, especially a single father. I like ain't got no mistress or nothing like that. Helping me out with the bills in the house. I'm just doing this all by myself, man. Nowadays, man, get you a girl, get you somebody that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna help you out for real. Cause being single and working, it ain't the same. You gotta have a good job. You gotta went to school and became a doctor at this point to really be comfortable in life. For real. Cause times is crazy, bro. They trying to make us struggle for work. They trying to make us struggle outside of work. I worked so hard at this job, and I'm just like, man, I'm just so upset at myself. Like, what am I doing here? And they even asked me, they like, what is you doing here? You was making good ass money where you was. And I'm just like, yo, I was on the road. I just want to be home. I want to enjoy being home. I got my own house now. I can see my daughters more. Like, bro, that was my goal. Get this house, get up out of that. But unfortunately, I gotta go back. But it's your boy Mike, man. I just coming to talk to y'all, let y'all know I ain't giving up. It's only up from here. It's your boy Mike Lethal, and I'm out.